Hello and welcome to KDP with a Twist podcast. I'm Tammie Chrin, a self-publishing enthusiast, and I'm dedicated to helping you grow your business by adding a new twist to the KDP self-publishing world. I've been branding booklets for businesses since 2018. I'm the founder of KDP for B2B, which stands for Kindle Direct Publishing for Business to Business. We'll explore how to leverage your KDP self-publishing skills by helping businesses create branded booklets featuring their content. If you're interested in starting and growing your own KDP for B2B business, you've come to the right place. I'll introduce you to a few ways that you can get paid to help businesses create their own branded booklets without keywords or ads. Yes, that's right, without keywords or ads. This is what I call a triple win. The business elevates its brand, adds value to its customers, and stands out from their competition. You get paid a setup fee for each book created, plus you can make money for every book sold. And customers feel as though they have received a gift and something they will use and love. Join me every Tuesday as I will share some practical tips and advice on how you can get your own KDP for B2B adventure started. Are you ready? Let's go.
Oh, well, hello, everybody. Cindy, Minear, and I are with you today to bring you some big announcements that Amazon KDP just dropped on all of us. On May 17th, 2022, it came out. And Cindy and I have been talking about the changes that have taken place with the low content books. So we thought we would jump on a video and kind of clear some of this up. Maybe you haven't heard yet. The podcast we're recording on the 19th. Will be on the 24th when this one will drop. But we thought we would jump on and discuss the changes and how that will affect you, if it will or it won't, and how we can navigate this all together. So thanks. I'll say hi to everyone, Cindy, and
hi.
Hello. And so we decided that this would be a good time to just discuss what the points are that are changed, and kind of just give you the high level kind of points of what we think is happening and go from there. So we'll get started with what is going on. It's about low content books and ISBN numbers. And ISBN numbers are used for books to distribute them around the United States or around the world. So we are going to be talking about what those changes look like today and how we can help you navigate through this. Is there anything you'd like to add, Cindy, at all at this point?
First of all, don't panic. This isn't the end of the world. I've seen a lot of people up in arms, just like, oh, this is the end of low content books as we know it. It's not. So don't panic.
It's not. It's actually something that we thought was going to happen in the future anyway. So Cindy and I have been talking about how to prepare for anything like this changing and how we're going to prepare you for. So there's no panic here. There's no, it's just a slight little change, but everything else is pretty much the same with low content books. So let's dive in and tell what's actually changing. So we're going to be talking about only the low content books right now. So in KDP, which is Amazon's KDP, in case you don't know that, most people do. So basically the ISBN number for a low content book will be no longer. So we're not going to have ISBN numbers for the line journals. A lot of us create these journals or notebooks or anything with what they consider low content. And low content would be, like I said, line journal, something like just a prompt journal.
A planner.
Yeah, things like that we consider low content. And then we just change covers and make those changes so that maybe it's updated cover. So what Amazon's and KDP are sort of worried about is that there's so many books that people upload. They'll upload 100 a day or 1,000 a day. I've heard through the world of KDP, and that's a lot of ISBN numbers that Amazon has to pay for. So this wasn't a surprise that they changed this, but what this means for you is basically you can still do your low content books. You can still upload them the same way, except you won't be adding an ISBN number. There's going to be a way that you're going to have to go into the bookshelf, and when you're putting in all of your title and everything, and you get to the category, you have to check low content book, because that will remove that you won't have an ISBN number. So that's the one point that I wanted to make, is that when you get to the category section, you're going to have to click that box. And if you don't click it and they find out it's a low content book, they're going to reject your book.
Yeah, that's be one of the things they'll be checking for now when they go into the review process. And if you try to slide one under there, it'll get caught. So just don't do it.
It'll
Just
get caught.
go ahead and
Yeah.
check that box. Yeah.
So that's the main piece, I feel, is make sure you check the low content book. If you're doing the, you know, planners and journals and all the things, you're going to have a list of what that looks like. The things that are not listed for that, and some people may think, and I know Cindy does a Aududu Book Creator tool, and that Book Creator tool is for puzzle making, coloring books, and other types of planners, but that wouldn't be considered a low content. And the way I read it, Cindy, was that was not going to be a problem with you will have an ISBN number for those, correct?
Yeah, that's what they're saying right now. Activity books and puzzle books, currently they're not classifying those as low content books. So those you would not click the box, and you would go ahead and get an ISBN on the next page in your bookshelf when you're creating.
Yeah. So I just wanted to clarify that little piece, because I know a lot of people, we do a lot of activity books and puzzle books and all those things. And so you'll still get an ISBN number for those. So basically that's the biggest change. You can buy a ISBN number if you choose to. There's some information on that. It's called what would you say? Boker?
Yeah.
And that's the USA US ISBN number. And so if you live in another part of the world, you'll need to look up where you can buy yours. If you choose to, you don't have to, but it is something that you can do outside of Amazon as well. Anything you'd like to add to that at all, or is that pretty much clear there?
That's pretty much it. Yeah. For most of these books, you probably there's no reason to get an ISBN number for the most part, unless you have like one book that you're really trying to brand for a particular purpose or not, and that you might want to sell it elsewhere. Then in that case, you might want to go get an ISBN, but usually you're probably not going to need it.
Yeah, I think with the low contents, it's perfectly, it's going to be just fine just having it. No ISBN number. So that's the biggest point there about ISBN numbers. But some other things have changed as well, and we'll kind of highlight those. Is the changes are what you can change after the book has been published. And I'm just going to run through those really quick, and jump in anytime as well, Cindy, if I miss one. But these are the ones that you cannot change. So when you're in your bookshelf and you're writing, putting in your title, putting in all of the information of the book, you cannot change the language after you have, published. The book title you cannot change. The subtitle you cannot change. The edition number you cannot change. The primary author. The low content checkbox. So once you do that low content checkbox, you can't change that after it's been published. So, and age and grade range is the other one. The ISBN choice, you cannot change after you've made that choice. The imprint, the ink and paper type, the trim size, and the royalty rate is what they're saying you cannot change. So that being said, so make sure you make sure that everything's correct and what you want. Otherwise, you'll have to unpublish that book and start over again. So
right, pay particular attention to your title and subtitle, because those are main things that people will get wrong or want to change later. Because well, I can't change my title. It's like, no, now you got to go create a new book.
Create a whole new one. And so we just want you to be aware of those things. So these are all on the community guidelines and on your KDP bookshelf. If you go to your bookshelf, you can go right to community, and you'll find the list of all of this information I'm sharing with you under a new announcement. This is all where I got this information. New announcement. The other thing is the A+ content, and Cindy has been amazing with this A+ content. Can you just give us a high level of what is A+ content and what's changed?
A+ content is what shows up on your book sales page under from the publisher. So this is stuff that you can add after your book is published. You can contain pictures, text, and it's a great way to get more people to buy your book once they click on your book listing, once they click through. So it doesn't get any more eyes on your book, but once you have eyes on your book, it helps immensely to convert those eyes into buyers. So and it's free. It's completely free for you to add. So you 100% should be adding this to every single book you
Because the look inside is not available as well. That has changed
for low content books.
So we're talking still a low content book. So there was a look
as
inside.
Defined by Amazon.
Yes.
So if you're going to click the box, the low content box, then you will not have the look inside.
Correct. Yeah. So I just wanted to clarify that. But the A+ content is, I think, so much more. There's just so much more to it that you can add. And I like it a lot better in one way for being able to write out more about what the book has in it. You can do bullet points and pictures and different things.
Yeah, you can really do a lot with it. And my suggestion for you, if you haven't done any A+ content before, is to go on Amazon and look at other books in your niche and see what types of things people are putting in the A+ content there. And that'll give you ideas of the types of things you can put in yours. Don't copy anyone else's stuff, but use it to inspire your content. To give you ideas of the types of things you should include, right?
Get the ideas. And I'd like to also, because Cindy will never say it, but she has been working with A+ content templates. And she has a cheat sheet, an A+ cheat sheet. So, she has been working with really putting this together for you and making it way easier. So what you can do is go down to the show notes, click on the show notes down below on the links that we're going to provide for the A+ content templates, and tell us a little bit about what is the A+ template.
These templates are Canva templates. So you can use them in Canva. They are frames if you're familiar with using Canva. So each of them has a frame for covers and for interior pages of your book. So it makes it just really simple and quick for you to create your mock-ups. Yeah. You just need to do a screen capture of your cover, a screen capture of your interior pages, drag them and drop them into these frames. And you have your
professional too. It looks so good.
I made these for myself, and then I'm like, oh, maybe other people need these. So what can I sell?
Yeah, that happens a lot to us when we're doing things. But I think the A+ templates makes it so professional and looks so just clear. You can see everything. So we'll have the cheat sheet as well. So that cheat sheet is going to help them do what?
Yeah, it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to add A+ content, because a lot of people were confused. They're like, well, how do I do this? I don't understand. And so it gives you step-by-steps with pictures of everything as to how you need to do it and what you need to do first and where you need to go to add it. And it basically just gives you a complete roadmap to get you from I have no clue what to do to, oh, I got it all published.
Yeah.
Fun. So I heard somebody downloaded it yesterday and they're like, I got it on now. I have my A+ content on now. So I'm like, yay, good job. So if you're confused, go get this cheat sheet and go get your A+ content up now.
Yes.
Well, when we're done. Well, listen to the rest of the podcast.
Don't leave now. Stay here. But after the show, go to the notes. I'll have the link in there for you for the A+ templates and the A+ cheat sheet, and definitely check it out. It's going to make your life so much easier. And that's the thing, just making life easier. Why not just, Cindy's done all the hard work for us. So thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
And so the other thing, is there anything more that you remember that's changed for?
Well, also on that help page, and I think you were going to put in that also in the show notes, to post a link to the KDP help page for the new low content book.
Yes, I will put that in the show notes as well.
One of the other things that they mentioned was that low content books will not be available for extended distribution, even if you check.
That's right. That was the other one. Yeah.
Box.
Yeah.
So, and that's not really a new thing. So even if you've checked the box before, it's been a while since they've actually been including low content books in extended distribution. But now they've made it really clear it's not a thing that you're going to be able to have access to anymore.
Right. Yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah. So yeah, well, I'll put the links for KDP's, community announcements and we'll.
Yeah. And the help pages are so helpful. And you just, I guess they're called help pages, right? if you go on your dashboard and click on help, and then you can search any topic, everything you need to know is pretty much there. Because a lot of people are like, well, what trim sizes are there? And like, well, did you read the help pages?
It is
a whole list there. So everything you need to know about publishing on KDP is right there.
Perfect.
On the help page. Just go look for it.
Yeah. So I'll put those in the show notes for you, and we'll get, that way you can look at, there's a lot of information. I just was trying to hit the highlights for you so that you have an idea of what has changed and what may be different when you go to look on your bookshelf. You'll be like, oh, that's different. What happened? When did that happen?
When did that button get there?
Exactly. I've actually done that once in a while. I'm like, what? And then I go look at this, at the notes and go, or the help button. I'm like, oh, they changed it,
Yeah. So. You go, oh, well, that's different.
Yeah. Or like, Cindy, when did that change? So the other thing that, that's new, a new feature that just came out also May 17th is the reports dashboard. There's been a beta tester dashboard for years, as far as I remember.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years, I think. Yeah.
Well, like I know at least three years. Anyway, so they've put some new features in the KDP reports dashboard, and I'll put this in the show notes, the link as well, because there was a lot of stuff that's kind of repeated, but you may be more interested in certain parts of what the dashboard has now. And so take a look at that as well. So this is on the dashboard, and you're going to see where the books, how much you've made in royalties, how many sold. It's more the analytics of all of that comes out. And I'm sure you're aware of it because you'll see your royalties usually, but they've dived in a little deeper and you can see a little bit more. So that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
So those are some good things. Yep. So I think that was basically it on the features and things that have changed on the 17th of May. And so we thought we would do this little segment, but we also have some big news. Cities. We have some really exciting news for both of us. And I don't want to just take all the thunder here because Cindy's been working super hard on this. But what we're doing is we really wanted you to know that we're here for you, and we're building a community, and we're also building, let's just say the name, the community.
Of book hackers. We decided we're going to start up a group to support like-minded publishers, people who are trying to build a business, people who are trying to provide value with their books, and that aren't just the book spammers who just want to throw up hundreds of books and hope something sticks. These are people who want to build quality books around a business with branding and to grow their business, collect emails and have websites really, and a real business instead of just
really build this with a foundation. We've talked about it, and cultivate this whole environment as a group together. And we're building this platform for all of us to be able to share information and build upon each other's strengths. We wanted to be, cultivating this really nice community, but really building a business. Cindy and I really felt that this was something we both felt very strongly about. And we were talking about this for a while, that not just throwing things up and hoping you make a buck here and there, but really building that business. Like, what does it take to build a self-publishing business, I should say? What does that look like? And how, we go through a lot of the tactics of what that looks like, but we don't go to the business side a lot of times. So we're going to add a lot of the business foundation of how that will work. And we just keep coming up with all kinds of ideas, don't we? This is how we.
Yes, we do. We have lots and lots of ideas. The goal being that every single book you create and you publish gets bought. So I don't like people wasting their time creating books that no one's going to buy. And I especially hate to see people put 100 of the same book up that no one has bought. It's like,
Yes.
I know it took your
Yes.
time to do that. You've just completely wasted your time. So
Yes.
let's not do that. Let's create books that we know that there's a market for, that we know people are looking for, they know people want.
And how do
And
you find those
yeah.
people, and how, so we're going to give you ideas and tips.
Yeah. How do you
and
find out what these people want? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So not just about self-publishing, but how to market these books to the right people and how to create them for the right people. And what does that look like? So there's a lot of background work behind the scenes that before you start developing your books. And we really want to share that, our knowledge, with you as well. And as a community, collect all of our knowledge and put it together and see how we can keep growing this wonderful business, but really get a solid foundation there for all of us.
Yeah, because I know we hear all the time, why isn't anyone buying my book? I think we all see it over and over again.
Or the price gouging is dropping the prices.
Yeah. And I think that a lot of the problem is that people create books, they have no idea who they created a book for. They just create a book and hope somebody's going to buy it. So we want to help you figure out who to create the book for and how to create the book so that people will buy it.
And really streamline that for you. We've been doing it for a long time, both of us, and we want to streamline this for you so that you are building that whole business model versus just, hope it sells, hope this sells and it sticks, and really finding your path in this self-publishing world.
Right. Finding who it is you want to serve, who it is you want to create books for,
Yeah. And we enjoy it so much. So we thought we would put the book hackers together and get things rolling. We're on the very, very tip of the edge of this whole thing. We've been talking for a while about it, but we've been working on a lot of the behind the scenes pieces. And if you want to get on our email list to be first to know when all of the services and products are going to be available, again, right in the show notes, just go right in the show notes, and get on the email list now, because you'll be on the cutting edge with us. We are ready to roll this out soon. We just want to make sure you're aware of things that are going to happen, and especially with this new change with the low content books. Cindy and I both mentioned that we were like, this is a good time to really start getting people to start building foundations and building a business for their self-publishing.
Let's take this seriously. Let's build a business. Let's not just have it be a hobby that you're dabbling with. I mean, if you're really serious about making money in this business, you've got to take it seriously. You can't just dabble.
It's time. It's time. It's time to really put some stakes in the ground and get this whole business running. And I'm sure you're thinking, I don't know how to do this. I learned how to create the books, but what do I do with them? I know I hear that a lot with my students, and I'm sure Cindy as well, because people just get excited about creating the books, but it's such a bummer when they don't sell. I mean, that's how I started KDP for B2B. It's how you started Aududu, is because I threw my books up there hoping my books would sell, and cricket. Again, nothing.
And that's not fun. We want you to have fun.
We want you to have fun. We want you to run a fun business, but it is a business. We want you to really start putting that business mind on, and we're going to share with you how to do that. And all you need to do is get on the Book Hackers email list, and you'll be notified ASAP as soon as everything starts rolling out. So this is our first announcement.
Yes.
This is first announcement.
And if you're going to be in Colorado on June 27th?
June 25th. Saturday, June 25th. Cindy's coming out to Colorado, where I live, getting her to come out to the Rocky Mountains, and we're having a self-publishing get together or print on demand.
It's going to be the first book hacker meetup.
Woo! Book hackers. So we're going to do a meetup, and if you're in the area, just direct message me. I'll put that. You know where to find me.
We'd love to meet you. We'd love to see you guys.
We'd love to meet you in person, since it's been so long since that's, we've been able to do that.
A possibility, right?
Yeah. So we're going to have a great time, and it'll be from 1 to 4 on June 25th. So direct message me for the actual address, and I will be happy to send that to you. And hopefully we'll have a nice, beautiful, clear day. Today we're having a little low clouds. And so we're Colorado. This is Colorado. 80 degrees. We're at 80, almost 90 today. And tomorrow we're having snow. And we're having a freeze warning. So
there better not be any snow when I'm in June.
No, I think you'll be all right. We do. May gets funny. May we say we're in our shorts and sweat. I have a sweatshirt on, but I have shorts on too. So we just don't know. So by tonight we'll have snow. So anyway, yes. So I'll put the we'll put the Book Hackers email list link in there so you can jump on that. And the other quick thing I wanted to share with you was if you're looking for how to make $1,000 with self-publishing with collaborating with businesses, that's my KDP for B2B business. I'll put the link in there, jump on, and you can get this booklet it'll take you right to a video about talking about how you can do this by collaborating with businesses and with low content to medium content books. So got the light. Anyway, the link will be in the bio. You guys can jump on there and get that book for yourself and hear the video. It's me again. And so so I think that's a wrap. Unless there's anything else you can think
of. I can think of.
I missed.
Yeah, just don't panic. It's all going to be fine.
Yeah, don't panic. We're here for you. You know, we've been doing this a long time, like I said, and we thought we would share this information. It's a change, but it's not a change for the worst. It is actually going to be just fine. We're going to be all fine. And we have ways to still make money with low content books. So get on those lists that I named, all of them.
All of them.
All of them. Get on all the lists. All right. Well, I'm going to get ready for the snow in May.
Enjoy. I'll be here in like sunny California.
Don't rub it in.
Sitting out by the pool.
Don't rub it in. You know I have a flight that I can catch and just be out there. And
you're always welcome.
Thank you. All right, everybody. Thanks. And we'll.
I was gonna say, just let me know and I'll warm up the hot tub.
Oh, snakes! Yeah, be right there. What time is it? All right. Sounds good. And thanks for everybody's time. And like I said, we'll be in touch soon. All right. Bye.
Well, that's a wrap. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you know anybody else struggling with KDP and not making sales, or even having trouble with ads and keywords, please share KDP with a Twist podcast or have them subscribe to my YouTube channel. At KDP with a Twist podcast, I will be going over lots of strategies every Tuesday, and I'll be putting this information into small chunks, so it'll make it easier to digest. And then you can get started making money with KDP for B2B ASAP. For more information, go to my website. Make sure you get on the email list so you can stay in the loop with all things KDP. My website name is my name, Tammie Chrin. That's it, TammieChrin.com. TammieChrin.com. It'll also be in the transcripts below. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. And thank you for your time, and bye for now.